Hello all, my name is Katrina. I am a behavioral therapist and I'm just going to give you a few examples of the few things that we do at the clinic that I work at for children's wellness, hygiene practices, and preventing the spread of germs. Just due to the recent pandemic, it's been really, really important for us at the clinic to make sure everything is sanitized and every child is practicing good hygiene. At first, when we first get the child, we always do a health check. We check their temperature and we always ask the parent certain COVID-19 screening questions. But before all of this happened, if we got the child and the child seemed a little bit off or they felt warm or clammy, we always check their temperature. And if they had a temperature over a certain degree, we always sent them home. My responsibility as a caregiver for promoting children's wellness and day-to-day operations of the child care facility is teaching them and demonstrating appropriate hygiene practices. So when we first get them, we go and wash our hands. We go and grab toys that we want to play with. We sanitize those toys before we play with them. And then we're able to play with them, and then when they're done playing with a certain toy, we sanitize them and we put them back. Or if it's something that is hard to sanitize, we always put it in a bin for our OM or somebody in upper management to take home and do a bleach bath with. We also teach them if they touch their mouth, if they blow their nose, if they use the restroom, they always have to wash their hands. Before they eat, they wash their hands, and after they eat, we wipe down the table that we sat at and dispose of any trash or any type of cups or anything that the children can use that we can throw away. If not, we can take the cups that they used and we take them to the sink and we teach them how to wash the cups appropriately and sanitize them appropriately. During play, we also monitor the children to see if they have small items and make sure we are at an arm's reach with them to block any time that they try and put the items in their mouth to prevent choking. I am the CPR or BLS instructor at the center that I work at, so this is very, very important to me, and so I always try and make sure that the child that I'm working with is playing with age-appropriate toys. We always try and teach the children that they can play with other toys, but the toys that we do have for them is something that keeps them safe. We also encourage the children and the parents to wear appropriate shoes when they come to the center. No open-toed shoes or flip-flops, just because that will cause them to fall, trip and fall, and injury, and that will be on the company instead of on the parent. So we always try and encourage closed-toed shoes and tennis shoes and jeans, and if it's hot outside, maybe shorts and a t-shirt. Just all depends on the weather with what clothing they should wear, but age-appropriate clothing. For long-term wellness, we always try and demonstrate appropriate behavior in the clinic, like drinking a lot of water, washing our hands if we touch something on the ground, or if we touch our face, we touch our hair. We show them like, oh, well, we touched our face, come with me really quick, and then let me wash my hands, and then we can go back to playing, just to make sure we're all sanitary. If the child asks why, we always tell them that we are trying to make sure we are not trying to spread germs. Also, while in the therapy room, we always make sure that each exit is available for the child in a safe manner. So all the toys that they play with are more closer to the walls than they are to the door, and then there's a clear walkway for them to walk through. This is something that I can transfer over into the classroom as well. All the examples that I have given can transfer over into my classroom. And lastly, we always try and teach the children that eating well also helps them succeed healthfully in life, if that is the correct word that I can use. So if a child comes in with multiple days with chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese, or just McDonald's multiple days, we always try and tell the children, like, hey, maybe you should drink some water after you're done eating, and then maybe we can walk it off. And then maybe we'll pull aside the parent, or the supervisor will pull aside the parent to let them know, hey, they can have McDonald's, but not every single day. Or, hey, they can have chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese as a special treat, but make sure we pack like an apple or something healthy for them to eat. Trying to promote healthy eating is definitely a really big thing for me and at that clinic that I work at. I'm terrible at making these videos, but all the examples that I have given can be transferred over into the child care facility that I can work at, or at the elementary school, preschool, or any type of early childhood education center that I will be working at in the future. Thank you.